Hi, Dr. Barker here at Pete Plastic Surgery Center. So questions we get all the time is how much is the surgery going to cost? So specifically today, we're going to be talking about how much does a tummy tuck cost? So in my office, what we will do is we will have a pre-consultation phone call with one of my coordinators. They will go over with you, what are your concerns? What are you hoping to achieve? That way they will understand, okay, you are theoretically a candidate for 1, 2, 3 different procedures. And they will give you a very accurate estimation of how much that surgery will cost. So specifically with a tummy tuck, how much does a tummy tuck cost or an abdominoplasty? This can range anywhere from $6,000 all the way up to over $20,000. Why? All tummy tucks are not created equal. We can be talking about a mini tummy tuck. This is a tummy tuck that addresses skin only below the belly button, does not address the separation of your abdominal musculature, and is not as powerful as a procedure. However, for some patients, it is the correct procedure and will give you that powerful looking result. That is going to be in the lower range around that $6,000 area. When we're talking about a full abdominoplasty, we're talking about not doing it awake. We have to do it under general anesthesia in a surgical center. That will add cost just right there because it will be the fee for the surgery, as well as the surgical center, as well as anesthesia. So for a full abdominoplasty in my practice, you can expect anywhere from about $14,000 up to about $16,000, depending on where the excess skin is, how much we're removing, and how much of a extended abdominoplasty may be needed or not. Then we can get up to a circumferential abdominoplasty, or also called a body lift. These are for women and men that have issues with not only excess abdominal skin and or pubic skin, but also excess skin around their waist hip area and their lower back area. What this will do is help to raise the gluteal region, the outer thigh region, and the inner thigh region, all while removing excess and or damaged skin on the abdomen, flanks, and lower back region. This procedure can get up to $15,000 to $20,000, depending on what's needed if we're adding on liposuction. If we're not adding on liposuction, many different issues. There's also a technique of an abdominoplasty called a fleur-de-lis abdominoplasty. This is for people who have excess skin on their abdomen, not only going up and down, but going side to side. This will create a scar that not only goes around the bottom of the anterior abdomen, but going down the center of the abdomen as well. It is a larger procedure, takes more time. That will add on a couple $1,000s. So again, you can do multiple different techniques. We can take different approaches to each person's individual concerns. So understanding how much does a tummy tuck cost? It can range anywhere from around $6,000 to well over $20,000. It just depends on the person, the area of concern, and what they're hoping to achieve. So what you need to understand when you're asking how much does a tummy tuck cost is what is the approach of the surgeon? What are they going to be recommending for you depending on your goals? Make sure you feel heard, make sure you are well understood for your goals, and that you are educated on why each modality is being recommended and each technique is being recommended. That way you can make an educated, informed decision with also being fiscally responsible and understanding that cost up front prior to coming and seeing me or any other plastic surgeon, so you don't feel like you're being blindsided by a price after you go through the entire exam. So if you have any further questions about any body contouring modalities, whether it's energy delivery devices or full surgical procedures, including a tummy tuck, please reach out to my office. We're always here for you. I'm always happy to talk to you, educate, and inform. So therefore, you can always make educated, informed decisions when making this very, very personal choice. And we're always here to help you.